Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much, Celeste, my dear friend. I want to thank Bobby Lee and the rest of the Hawaii Firefighters Association for inviting me, for having me, for their steadfast support for me and for Hawaii's communities. I want to thank President Kelly and the entire leadership team for having me, and thank you to every IAFF member here for all you do for the union and all you do for your communities. When a firefighter goes to work, they put their life on the line to help other people every single day. And I know that that isn't easy. So again, I just want to say thank you. And while you all support us, we're doing what we can to support you in Congress. That's why we worked for years to pass the Federal Firefighters Fairness Act, and we were finally able to do so in December's omnibus package. This will ensure that federal firefighters get the same job-related disability and retirement benefits as local firefighters. And it included my provision giving federal employees greater access to workers' compensation benefits, which we are working hard to implement. The next step is helping firefighters overcome exposure to PFAS. Firefighters face enough hazards already. Suffering from cancer without adequate treatment should not be another. We have to get those exposed to PFAS the medical care that they need, and we can minimize future exposure by making sure firefighters are working in the safest possible environment and with the best possible equipment. The best way to do so is by protecting your collective bargaining rights at the state, federal, state, and county level. Collective bargaining leads to better working conditions, and it's time for Congress to guarantee all public sector unions have that right. That's an applause. That will help us to establish fair pay and hours for firefighters and paramedics. I've introduced a bill giving all federal employees an 8.7% raise increase next year, but every firefighter and paramedic in America needs to be paid fairly for the work that they do. I am so glad to have everybody in this room and all of the people that you represent as a partner in these fights. I'm grateful for your work fighting for organized labor in general, because if we want to address income inequality and grow the middle class, we need to support unions. And if we want to protect our communities, we need to empower our first responders. So know that I'll always work to defend collective bargaining, ensure that you have good health care, and stand up for your rights in the workplace. And know that I'll always stand shoulder to shoulder with the labor movement. Thank you very much.